This is Bad Karma Wrestling.
Give me a hell yeah!
With no gimmick Nick Johnston.
It doesn't matter how you feel!
And David Double D Dykstra.
And welcome into Bad Karma Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm here with my boy, no gimmicks, Nick Johnston.
Oh yeah, caught me with my hand right now in the cookie jar. I got to buy a quick little figure because the Briscoe brothers pre-order just went up.
Oh jeez.
I know I have to. It's the addiction.
Is it the
It's the
tribute shirt that's going?
No, it is the figures that.
The Funko.
No, they're like Ring of Honor 1 out of 5,000. Like they're really nice.
Cool.
They're like I said, I'm a collectibles guy and I'm already giving it away. They just look phenomenal. All the figures that have popped out. I don't know. They came out like a Death Triangle one. I got the Young Bucks ones too. But I mean, they look like pristine. If you're a collectibles guy, these are the ones to snag. Everyone's been trying to snag them.
Lots of poo-poo going on in the wrestling world at IMS.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get this started right away.
Oh yeah.
We're going right into WWE. Guess what? Week away, ladies and gentlemen, from the SummerSlams.
I can't wait.
It's card shaping up very nicely. Yeah. I like what they're doing. I have one issue so far, and that's it. And I don't know if it's a Triple H thing or time constraint thing or what it is, but having no tag team title matches yet on the card seems very, very lackluster for a major WWE event.
Yeah, they just had the tag titles lose on Monday Night Raw for storyline, I suppose, but still, it's still demeaning the tag team division. There's still, in my mind, there hasn't really been a tag team division in WWE for a little bit. So, yeah, that's annoying. While there is we have 7 matches confirmed, 6. Yeah, 7, and 6 of them are for titles. No world tag team titles as of late.
If you're gonna go that route,
still pre-show to make maybe.
If you're gonna go that route though, and you're gonna make it a title heavy, you have to have those other titles in there, I would assume.
Yeah, of course.
That being said, let's get into the card.
Bang! Order confirmed. Briscoe brothers, they're mine.
Nick is happy.
Oh yeah, very much so.
Nick is a happy.
I'm
sure your
sorry,
girlfriend
exactly.
is going to be even happier.
Sorry, she probably just bought another purse. That's okay.
Oh jeez.
Love you, girl. Love you, baby. Mwah.
Let's get into this. I'm not going to go in the order that it is on the rundown. I'm going to go from probably least to most.
Yeah.
Let's start off first and foremost. Let's start off with the big storyline that's been brewing for 4 or 5 months now. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Seth Rollins is your special guest referee. Give me your thoughts. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think? Who's the winner? Which way are we going?
Sure. Overall, building up exactly how an old school storyline, how a CM Punk storyline would have been building up in AEW as of late, how it just overall has been building. So it's nice to have that older school style feel of them actually genuinely hating each other. So it's not just camaraderie all the time. And of course, did you just see Drew's picture yesterday on Instagram?
I did not.
Drew with Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
Interesting.
An actual picture, not AI generated, shaking hands. It looked pretty familiar what the building was, but I couldn't confirm it. But he never misses on Twitter. This has been a fantastic feud. I'm gonna have to roll with Drew and sprinkling in Seth Rollins. That was interesting. Again, the way that they got him in there.
Do you think that's because Seth isn't completely 100%?
It doesn't seem like anyone in this match is besides Drew. Rollins is not 100%. CM Punk just got cleared. So it's gonna rely. Just personally, it's gonna rely on a lot of can Punk get all the way through this match. Who goes over? I hope it's McIntyre. It probably will be Punk because it would be crazy for him to have his first singles match to come out a loser. It might be as funky as I saw another clip pop up yesterday of when Michaels was special guest referee against Taker and Bret Hart, pops him with the chair, and he still has to get the pin. It's gonna be something like that. Because again, CM Punk loves to recreate a lot of Bret Hart stuff too. So
We were just talking about that earlier today, Scotty and I. Let me just say this, and I'll be very blunt with it. The moment I saw Seth Rollins being part of this as the special guest referee, I went no contest.
yeah, okay.
Double disqualification, or Seth just pedigrees one, stomps the other, and walks out.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
I like our little results here. We got basically one of each.
Yeah. Scotty, any particular reason why you're going with Punky?
I feel like just Drew, I think, will get fixated that he didn't beat Seth, and he'll end up disagreeing with Seth at one point with a call that he made. And
Okay.
he'll lose him. And he'll blame it on CM Punk once CM Punk wins.
So McIntyre fixated if he doesn't. I don't know if the microphone's gonna pick up Scotty.
I just don't see how you're going to kill Drew if he loses.
There's a lot of routes.
You're
a lot
kill
of ways.
CM Punk if he loses his first singles match. That's why I say no contest to me makes the most sense.
That's gonna have to be the route. I would That's
It'll be exciting to see on Monday what the stipulations will be. Because what if they put a time on it?
I'll say this. The referee's instructions is going to be funny. I know it's going to be funny. Seth's going to make it entertaining. So did you see the mock outfit for him?
no. Oh yeah, very like it was just a mesh, just a couple stripes.
And Daisy Dukes.
That's great.
I was like, dude, if he comes out in that, I will lose my stuff.
Yeah.
It would be so Seth Rollins to do it too.
Here I come.
Yeah, just great stuff. Like, everybody was like, what was that entrance? And I was like, dude, I was trying to figure out the outfit myself when he first came out.
Yeah.
I was like, is it just 2 long sleeves that he's got there?
He was
Or-
peacocking for sure.
Oh,
he always does
absolutely peacocking.
that. That was
But,
amazing.
Let's move forward to Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker. My personal opinion right now, I started with you. I'm going to start with me on this one. I think Breaker wins this. I think wins it relatively easily.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
to show his dominance. Like you said, I think that one haluva kick for the win put a little kink in his armor, but maybe he gets hit with the haluva kick this time and then kicks out.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
I will also say this. There was some meaning behind the loss to the win by Uso and Zayn on Monday night for the beating and pinning the tag champs. Does that mean Sammy loses the belt early in the show and the Judgment Day, or Jey Uso throws out a challenge and says, we pinned you Monday, we want to take you on again tonight, and I've got my partner, and Sammy drops the belt, the Intercontinental belt, but then tags with Jey later on in the night to win the tag team titles.
Okay. That could be I could see that route. I could see somewhere where that goes. You see, so doing double duty on SummerSlam,
either at Summerland. What the?
or the night after,
or Raw after
Okay.
SummerSlam.
Okay.
I would say.
that would have to be the route if anything. Yeah, I could kind of see. But do you want to put Jay back in the tag division?
He's hot right now. They got to capitalize on him sometime. They're obviously not capitalizing on him as an individual wrestler.
Yeah,
He should have that IC title,
for sure.
bar none.
There's a lot of people that should have that IC title. but,
Jay
I
should
mean,
have the IC title right now. He should have went over on Gunther. They decided against that for some reason.
Yeah.
Should have had Money in the Bank.
Should have had Money in the Bank too. Yeah.
Yeah. Good point.
They just, for some reason, don't want him to have that run. Or Triple H is playing the long game and just building this until the momentum is just overwhelming, and they're trying to recreate like a Kofi Mania kind of situation for Jay.
Yeah.
So
There could be some build again. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
What
build.
about you? What do you think?
I'm rolling with Braun. I kind of have that same idea behind like McIntyre and Punk. Like someone who needs this. Breaker needs this for sure.
Yeah.
So again, just to piggyback off of all of what you said. Yeah, Breaker needs this. He needs the IC title right now. He's red hot. He's hit these last 2 Monday Night Raws. It's ended with him beating up everybody and beating up Sami Zayn. So. It needs to go Braun Breaker's way. Otherwise, it's just gonna be all allowed nothing. That's it.
Let's go Logan Paul, LA Knight.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
LA Knight. It needs to be LA Knight. Same thing.
Yeah.
Again, somewhat building. I keep seeing all the internet things.
They're gonna
that
have
he's
Logan
had.
Paul lose in his hometown.
They have a lot of people losing their hometown all the time. I think that would be the route. Even Logan Paul might not even be liked in Cleveland. I don't think he's liked anywhere. It doesn't seem that way. He'll come in and claim that's his Cleveland is his, and then the Miz will probably pop out and say something like, "No, Cleveland's my town," and yeah, never with that, and then. I don't know. Gargano would pop out, maybe. I don't know. Just to keep going off of Cleveland people. Yeah, no. LA Knight needs to win this.
See, that's the other reason I'm shocked that SmackDown titles aren't being. With it being
oh yeah, no, true, exactly. This another week. SmackDown tonight could have something added on, and they could even have a pre-show match added or something like that.
Yeah,
SummerSlam is big enough for a pre-show match, so.
love them.
Yeah. LA Knight for sure needs to have this one. Logan Paul, this will be his third defense in 200 something odd days.
A while.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go right along with you. I think if they don't put it on LA Knight, it's gonna kill any kind of momentum. And it's already kind of started to waver a little bit with LA Knight. So to me, it just makes sense to put it on LA Knight. That way he can be that workhorse that everybody knows that he is.
100%.
I mean, anyone that's watched him in TNA or anything else, he's a workhorse. He knows how to go, and he'll defend the title every night.
Oh, yeah.
Or every TV taping, whatever you want to call it.
Absolutely.
All right, moving forward, let's go to Bayley and Nia Jax.
Okay.
I believe Nia actually wins this title.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Everything that I've read and I've heard from backstage, everybody is loving the work that she's doing.
Okay.
The promos that she's cutting, which I will say, her promo last Friday was really good.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that her lips were weird.
Oh, okay.
But that's just me.
To each their own, I suppose.
Might have been a little, who knows. I just think it's a good time for Nia to have the strap. You know, bring her into the new bloodline, maybe.
Oh, yeah, okay. To a certain extent, even
with a title on her.
Yeah, maybe just a one-off type deal.
Yeah. I think Bayley's it's been very lackluster for her.
Yeah.
Since she got this strap put on her. Go back to what Bayley does best. Either send her to Raw and have them reignite the damage control thing.
Yeah, that's kind of left unopened or left unclosed. Excuse me.
Somebody's joining damage control as much as EO says it's time for damage control to change. Something's going to happen there. But for me, I want to see Bayley doing what Bayley does best, having great matches with great people.
Yeah.
Nia's not that person. It's going to lead to an interesting little caveat.
Even if this is a transition champion into Jade versus Nia, or unless that's a little too early. I don't know.
Would not be surprised if Tiffany Stratton
catches in right away. But
there's a dynamic going on there that is very interesting to me. So does she turn on Nia and then pin Nia for the title after Nia finally wins it?
Yeah, that'd be just to give all the Money in the Bank stuff out within 2 months. That would be very, very
it'd be
crazy.
A little unprecedented, but also at the same time, Tiffy time is pretty hot right now.
Tiffy time is whenever you want it to be, I suppose. So, I mean, it's possibility.
Your thoughts on Bayley and Nia?
Nia, of course. I'm gonna roll with Nia. Yeah, again, even if it's just a transition champion type deal. Yeah, I would piggyback again on just what you said. The viral moment, the viral little promo that she gave off calling Bailey BBL Bailey. So that was pretty funny. And then just even being able to take the insults that Bailey was giving back, like, oh, you know, you just go back to hurting people, this, that, and the other, and just everything else. So it's been good. Just being able to recognize and take flack on that. It's pretty good on both ends. So yeah, should be a good match, hopefully, and yeah, give Nia the strap.
All right, we're gonna go to the next women's title match, and I'll give a little teaser before Nick gives his answer. I think this is gonna be one of my unexpected heel turns of the night.
Okay.
Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's Heavyweight Championship. Who you got?
This one was the toughest one when we were trying to sit here and make decisions.
CM Punk and McIntyre was my toughest.
Yeah.
one. I was like, because in my head I see a storyline with this match. So.
Oh, of course. I mean, with Punk and McIntyre, it's like I want McIntyre. It most likely will go Punk's way, or like you said, the no contest. But yeah, kind of like I really don't know. There's many routes you can go with the Liv Morgan Rhea. Obviously, I gave my halfway but kind of serious thing with what I want them to do with Dominic Mysterio of, you know, whoever does win, it doesn't matter. He's just going to end up turning on either. And, you know, you want that Attitude Era back. Again, he ends up pulling the trigger and doing a 619 on either Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley and really opening the doors for the Attitude Era. But I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, probably Rhea. And then I think we were kind of somewhat talking about how Rhea is going to slowly take over the Judgment Day. Is that
No?
No. Oh, goodness me. Okay. This was the other way around.
I think Liv wins the title
Okay.
with outside interference from Dirty Dom.
Oh, okay. So we were somewhat on the same wavelength, but, you know, kind of almost, yeah.
I think
Getting there with different
I think
equations.
this is the night that the Judgment Day turns pure heel, and you have two of the members turn face.
Okay. And this was Priest and Rhea, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Rhea turns face here. I think this is all an act by Dirty Dom. He's in with Liv. He's going to do something to make Rhea lose that match, and Liv retains. Because I'll be honest, I like Liv as
psycho girlfriend.
Psycho girlfriend, but not just that. I like her interactions with the Judgment Day, and I kind of really like her as the champ.
Yeah. It seems like Carlito
And let Rhea do her thing. Rhea just dominates.
Yeah.
So let her do her thing and dominate the women's division and work back to getting that title at some point.
Yeah, that's fair. I like that
Because
route.
she is the alpha female in that division.
Yeah.
And I put Bianca Belair 1B. But Bianca's got her own stuff going on right
Fair enough.
now. All right. Which one do you want to do? You want to do the heavyweight championship or the undisputed?
Go Gunther Priest.
Gunther Priest, real easy. For me, at least, it's Gunther.
Yeah.
And I think it's outside interference.
Yeah, if we're going that same route of you
I
want them
think
to both
the
turn
Judgment
face.
Day comes out and costs Priest the title and turns him face.
Whether that's intentionally or unintentionally.
I think it's Finn.
Okay.
Because Finn and Priest have had that
They're
brotherhood
nose to
connection.
nose, yeah. Okay.
That brotherhood
Yeah.
connection. So it's Finn that comes out and like either head kicks him or, you know what I'm saying? Comes out,
All
and
right.
referees out of the ring, and he
This
does
is gonna be a Judgment Day.
coup de grace. I've got one more turn.
Yeah.
That'll probably happen pre-show.
Okay.
That as much as I don't want to see it, I want to see it.
Wade Barrett.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I've got some bad news.
You got the Judgment Day's just fingerprints all over SummerSlam this year.
If you want this faction to become an entity unto itself without Priest in, you have to turn them extremely heel.
Yeah, because right now they're like comic heel right
Yeah.
now too. Yeah.
And have Carlito be that dude. He used
Yeah.
to be entertaining, but
He
turn
can turn
into
on
that,
and be an ass.
a
yeah.
real school heel.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you think?
I'm rolling with the same thing. Even if it wasn't that, I think I would have had Gunther winning clean too. That's fine. But yeah, have it.
Or they come out and jump him afterwards.
Yeah.
Because he lost the title.
Yeah, exactly.
That might actually be a little bit.
We can roll either way with that one. So yeah, we both got Gunther. That's the way to go.
All right.
Gunther's across the board.
In the main event, Cody Rhodes, Solo Sikoa. Who you got?
Man, WWE has a chance to do something that's so funny. I mean, if they let Solo win, I don't think that's going to be the case. No way.
They're
obviously,
building to 41 where it's Rock versus Cody.
Of course, yeah.
That's my assumption.
That's really. I mean, that's really early to sit there and say for sure. But no way is Cody losing right now. This would be my route of saying like, yeah, Solo loses, and that's how Roman gets back in the picture, even if it's tonight.
Oh, if you don't think his music's hitting
yeah,
at the end of that,
immediately after, like that's
and Heyman walking out first,
yes,
clean shaven, looking good, hair.
He's lost like a pound or two.
Hair dyed black
yes,
again.
Yes. Do you think he's got the trench coat?
No.
Okay. All right.
That'd be great.
Again,
if he did.
I keep pushing for the trench coat. He
I'd
retired
love to
it.
see the trench coat.
I know. I think he retired it with the Hall of Fame speech. I don't know.
But I'm in agreement with you. I think it's Cody. I think it's going to be interesting to see do KO or do the Usos show up?
Oh yeah.
To help out Cody.
Yeah.
Is it the return of Jimmy?
Yeah.
You know, that kind of stuff.
I think this is kind of leading toward. I mean, you keep seeing Randy in the weeds, kind of still looking at that title. So I think it's Cody and Randy is coming up soon. I don't think Randy comes in and gets himself involved and tries to, hurt Cody just yet. But
is it the debut of Zilla Fatu?
Oh, the big guy, right? Or no, there's
no.
another one. They did sign Hoquelu though. I'm gonna never know.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
The 6'7" guy from
Yeah,
New Japan.
he's yet to debut, and I know they signed him.
Yes, confirmed.
So that'll be interesting. Yeah, that could be a nice little interesting turn. Is he going to be part of the old school bloodline or the new school bloodline?
Yeah.
Expectations for SummerSlam? Do you expect any? Which we always do this, and I forgot to do this. Which match steals the show for you?
It could be Sami and Braun Breaker again if they want to give them time, but if they want to do the dominant route, Braun Breaker just winning it out, that should be fine. Of course, CM Punk and McIntyre is going to be don't make sure you got all your priorities in order. Probably Punk and McIntyre. Yeah, I'm just going to go with Punk and McIntyre.
I'm going to go with Gunther and Priest.
Yeah, I would say that's second. Just because I think the hype is going to be for sure around Punk and McIntyre. There's going to be so much hype with that. It's going to be the point where as soon as they're in the ring, you're going to hear "This is awesome" chant before the bell is even rung.
Gunther Priest. I'll go Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley.
Okay, all right.
Is possible show stealers.
Sure.
Any returns?
Yeah, I mean Roman. That was our for sure.
I've got a heel turn for you.
Yeah.
Miz turns on R-Truth.
Ooh, I like that.
In Cleveland,
again,
his
you got
hometown.
Yeah. Who wants to be from Cleveland?
And he caught
Who vacations in Cleveland?
Truth cost Miz the titles.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm waiting for the heel turn. Don't get me wrong. I love I really do like babyface Miz, but babyface Miz doesn't do business.
No.
Heel Miz does business.
100%.
And does business very, very well. I would put him up there in the upper echelon of most hated wrestlers ever in this business.
100%.
News coming out from WWE really quick. CM Punk reportedly working on a forever contract.
Yeah.
Which everybody who, when he first signed, heard him saying, hey, I want to eventually be a part of NXT as a coach or running NXT and learn from Sean and all that stuff. So not surprising.
Yeah.
Everything that I've heard backstage is they can't talk enough good about CM Punk. He's behaving. He's being a team player. He's doing all the right things. So for now, it's good.
Yeah.
And yay for us, because the more good CM Punk is, the better things will be for the company.
Yeah.
They won't look like asinine people for signing him after all the
still
issues.
Be hypocritical to a certain degree, but of course, if it's all fine and dandy, if he's doing right, then that's fine. That's fine. Keep your nose clean, kid.
Your reaction when you first saw Joe Burrow new do.
That was exactly what he was. Just literally just short of having a neck tattoo and being Cody Rhodes.
Well, everybody was like, "Oh, look at the Eminem look," and the first time I saw it, I was like, "Dude, that's Cody Rhodes."
Yeah, no.
That is Cody Rhodes.
And then someone, I forgot the lady's name on First Take, wanted to say he looked like Amber Rose. I'm like, no, that's ridiculous.
Oh
I don't even know who that is. I'm getting old. But yeah, Cody Rhodes, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow needs to finish the story. Are you taking him for MVP? You're taking him for the Bengals to the Super Bowl?
I'm actually taking Jared Goff, I believe.
Holy cannoli. Okay. All right.
A little off the radar, but he puts up the numbers. Speaking of the Detroit Lions, do you care that Hulk Hogan was at the Lions practice?
No, I don't care at all. No, I mean, it was, again, he's just making his rounds. I thought that was pretty funny.
Did he call it the Superdome and not the Silverdome?
No. He was just saying, well, Dan Campbell and the Lions are going to run wild on you, brother.
Dan Campbell is the Hulk Hogan of the NFL.
100%. This is why this interaction was great. I mean,
biting kneecaps and...
Yeah, it's just Hulk Hogan was there. I don't know if Terry is exactly a fan. I think he might be a Bucks fan, but
listen, you can say what you want to, but he's in his 70s now, and to still have pipes like that,
to do anything like
it's
that,
impressive.
It's
still
crazy.
Has pipes like that, man.
Drink your milk, take your vitamins, kid.
When he
there's
says
a lot
vitamins, he means steroids.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah.
When we come back, there was some blood, some guts, some staples, some chairs.
Yeah.
Oh my. So when we come back, we'll talk AEW Blood and Guts. Probably talk a little All In as well.
Yeah.
Here on Bad Karma Wrestling.
Throughout the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, Judy Finelli established herself as a masterful juggler and performer, making appearances everywhere from Carnegie Hall to Sesame Street. With her loving heart, she has brought warm smiles to children everywhere she has performed. She even started the San Francisco School for the Circus Arts, but shortly after, she was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and by 2004, she was completely paralyzed. In celebration of her accomplishments, and to fight the illness that had crippled Judy, a group of students from the San Francisco Clown College have compiled the perfect holiday present for those who want to laugh and to help those struggling with the illness. The goal has been set at $1 million raised, with 100% of any dollar made to be donated to the Judy Finelli Fund, which is helping find a cure to multiple sclerosis. Visit www.circuscenter.org to make a donation or to purchase a framed Naked Clown photo or the full Naked Clown 12-month calendar. Remember, 100% of every dollar is donated and goes to fighting MS.
Man, I'm so hungry. I need somewhere to eat fast. I have no idea where to go.
Psst. Hola, me llamo El Taco de Taco. You know where to go for the amazing taste that'll have you craving more? Taco Bell.
All right, can I get 20 tacos, please?
You got it.
Thanks, Taco.
De nada.
Good. That's it. Eat the tacos.
Taco Bell. Live más.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling
Give me a hell yeah.
with no gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel.
and David Double D Dykstra.
And welcome back to Bad Karma Wrestling here at the IMS Studios. Always by my side, my boy.
Oh,
no
yeah.
gimmicks.
Oh, you can't get rid of me, bud.
That's right. Nor would I want to.
Aw.
Yeah. Going from hearts to blood and guts.
Oh.
Thoughts on the overall Dynamite before we get to blood and guts?
I'm digging these when, I think Tony, again, is it maturity or just the idea like, hey, you can't be cramming so many matches in there when you know it's going to be an hour-long match towards the end. So it was fine. I liked, of course, my big highlight that wasn't blood and guts was MJF's promo. Tossing
Just when you think he can't get any more worse.
And Scotty asked me every time, he's like, why do people like him? And I'm just like, I like him because he does his character so well.
Kayfabe.
Yeah, of course. Like
there is no kayfabe with him.
Yeah.
He lives his gimmick.
Yeah.
He is Undertaker, but with personality. Well, not to say the Undertaker didn't have personality, but he's the Undertaker with personality and with chutzpah.
Yeah.
Jewish word.
There we go.
I got one, yeah.
There you go. You got some schmutz on you.
Yeah. That being said, to change the international title to the American title, and
it's so great. It's so
and then the flag drops
with his face as the stars. I mean, everything, every detail is perfect.
It's like
amazing.
I want to know: is this him? Is this him doing creatively and going? This is what it should be. The flag drops. My faces are the stars.
I think there's probably a couple hands in the cookie jar of just helping out of what, like, hey, maybe we should add this.
And the fact that they were
I'm sure he has final say of like, yeah, that was probably like, okay, yes, we're going to for sure do that. But I can't say for sure that was his idea.
I'll tell you right now, like the fact that they were stumbling over it too. Like Tony Schiavone called it the international title, and Taz goes, "It's the American title now, Tony." Yeah. And I'm just like,
and then again, that is back and forth. It's still building up. It's still funny. I don't know what it's leading towards. It's fun to have that little like on-air beef. I don't know.
I'll tell you what. For as much as I cannot stand like chop fests, Suzuki and Jericho chopping each other to death.
Yeah.
And I do mean to death. Like it was nasty.
Oh yeah.
Was amazing. And
Hamburger
then to have
meat.
them go outside the ring and Taz is like, "Yeah! Slap him again!"
Openly rooting for Suzuki. I guess I
Just
love
so
that.
good.
Yeah, no, it was a solid Dynamite. It was fun. It was building up towards a decent Blood and Guts. I mean, again, I feel like we're a little maybe.
Sammy Guevara wasn't there, so you knew no one was going off the top.
Yeah. I mean, almost. Oh, I keep hitting this mic. Bowens fell through the 4 stacks. I mean,
Which he also looked like he tweaked that hammy again.
Yeah.
Or the quad again, which is concerning. But like, okay, Darby, I get it.
Darby had the fun spot from the ceiling.
You're gonna light a dude on fire.
It got a little shaky towards it at the end.
Briscoe needs to be in every Blood and Guts moving forward.
That was my standout.
Briscoe needs to be in every Blood and Guts moving forward. End of story.
Yes.
That chair shot was lethal.
Change it to Briscoe and Guts. How about that? I mean, that would be the route for me. The chair shot on a Jack Perry. Even called for Corey Graves to have a quick tweet about it, but then retracted. I mean, there was nice spots all the way around. Like I said, it ended a little shaky, but it was fine. I hope again we're not getting desensitized in any sort of way.
There were some good spots.
Oh, of course. I mean,
the scissor spot.
The scissors.
By Bowens was fantastic.
The scissors. The just overall Hangman coming out, beating the tar out of Swerve and handcuffing him, and then the staple gun.
Nana too.
Yeah, he did do that, unfortunately. But the staple gun spot with Swerve, as you just getting everybody one after another, gets
him laughing.
Yeah,
after being stapled.
Yeah,
that harkened back to Killshot in Lucha Underground.
Oh man, yeah.
And some of the matches they had, and I'm like, ooh, that's old school Swerve right there.
Yes.
Where he laughs at pain. Yeah, but I know which spot you were talking about when he was hitting the Elite with all the staples.
You got everybody with a staple, and you could see the staples.
Dude,
they were
one in the neck to Jack Perry.
Oh, yeah. No, I the one for sure that got me was Okada's to the middle finger. That one was good. Yeah, that was fantastic.
Okada phenomenal in the match.
Yes.
Young Bucks. Once again, ending the way it did, me. Okay, I get it. You're protecting one of your guys. It's going to be interesting to see. I'll call this right now, though. All In, Okada versus Hangman for the Continental title.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you can't go the Swerve route. You Swerve and Danielson. That would be amazing.
Well, you got to think about it. He hit Okada with the lariat.
Yeah.
Accidentally. And they've been butting heads the whole time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they were pushing each other. Yeah. As soon as he got in, he's pushing him. He's like, what are you doing? Get in here. You're fired from Matthew.
Oh, yeah. Like,
start it up. I'm an EVP. Again, I know the internet will be like this, that, and the other, but that, again, they're heels. That's the whole point. That's their gimmick right now. And I still love how they come out to the... I love how that song goes. It's that old it's that HBO show, like similar to that to what it is. Succession. That's what it is.
oh, there you go.
Brain has to brain every now and again. It will.
Low key, by the way, before we get to Buddy Matthews re-signing,
Yeah.
Scotty's freaking out. Bryan Danielson's contract's almost up with AEW.
Oh yeah, I mean,
And then he saw the All In and he goes, how's that going to happen? I'm like, dude, he already re-signed. Buddy Matthews signed 3 months ago and no one knew until this week.
yeah, exactly.
Brian re-signed already. There's no work. Or
That's
he's
why-
just going to work on a just like a fee.
Yeah.
A per show fee.
Exactly. That's why every time I see contract negotiation stuff, I don't really flinch because it whether it's true or not, it's just like it.
Which with this one was a little surprising. I'm not going to
Yeah.
lie.
Oh, yeah,
To
100%.
me, this was one that made more sense for him to go back to WWE.
Yeah. But it's also just like what are they going to do with him there? There's a lot more. I feel for Buddy Matthews, just there's a lot more opportunity to actually win gold or do something. I'm not saying world title, but just still have that the House of Black. Maybe even if it's not with Malachi or something like that. If it is
Well,
just
because that's the other thing. Malachi's is coming up here soon, so
reportedly supposed to be a free agent. But then again,
he could have signed 3 months ago, and we'll find out next week.
It's that I've heard differing opinions. I've heard he wants to go back to WWE. I've heard he's already very much interested in staying with AEW. He has no want or will to go back to WWE.
The pop that would happen if he came back to WWE would be insane, especially if he does his entrance. Would be insane.
It would be huge, but again, it's just what have they done with all these guys that have come back? They have done nothing with Andrade. They've done nothing.
Well, Andrade's.
Oh, my apologies. He's won the Speed title.
No. You have to admit, he had the best showing out of anybody at Money in the Bank.
Did he win the Money in the Bank?
He did not.
He did not.
But it leads to him building momentum.
Sure.
And then
Sure.
gave him a really good match with Carmelo Hayes. Right
That's
after
true.
that. Like, they are starting to build up him.
Okay.
I think it was creatively they didn't know what direction they wanted to go with him.
Yeah.
With Andrade.
Because he thinks he's a world heavyweight champion, and they see him as a mid-carder.
And I think that's one of the things that Triple H has been really good about. In saying, listen, unless you get this momentum that's uncontrollable, you're going to be mid to high mid-card kind of guy. And that's all you're ever going to achieve here. We've got guys that are killing it right now. Jey Uso, Cody, all the
even
notables.
the NXT people that are popping. So
Trick's freaking killing it right now.
Yeah.
Although, I will say this. Javon is a stud.
Yeah.
I'll also go. Who was the other one I liked? No, he's not
he
an
keeps
NXT
clapping
star.
for Joe Hendry.
I'm not gonna say. Why'd you say his name?
Ah,
Now he's going to appear.
good luck. Beetlejuice. Ah, you
Dude,
thought I
if
was
he
gonna
came
say it
through
again.
that door, if he came through that door right now, you would freak out. But anyway,
Yeah.
no, but for me, I think there's a perfect first feud for Malachi if he does come back to WWE.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a guy that just has fallen flat since they brought him back. And it's nobody's fault. They've tried to push him. Karrion Kross.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he got a win on Monday Night Raw.
Against Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
Like, unless Big E's coming back, he was the heart and soul of that group. People didn't realize it. They thought it was Kofi. It wasn't.
No.
It was Big E. And since he's been gone and he's not, unfortunately, he's going to get stem cell done overseas. So it'll be interesting to see if that works and he can get cleared. But until I hear he's cleared, for me, the New Day's a great tag team, but I don't think they'll ever get back to where they were without Big E being a part of it. Mm-hmm. That being said, some other things. Sky Blue, now out for a while. Did you see her post?
No. Which one?
In a cast, flipping off the camera.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Great job, Sky.
Continuing just with kayfabe,
Unbelievably well done.
No, it's unfortunate. She was getting somewhat of a momentum, a little bit of a character change, and then to end up on the injury list for.
See, but even that fell flat after Julia Hart got injured.
Yeah.
Or took time off. I can't remember which one it
Injury.
is. So that one fell flat. I'd love to see her come back as a babyface.
Yeah, and that's what the little thing I had underneath this as well is just like there's a lot of stars as of right now. It's not ballet as they say.
Jay White's got a foot injury.
Yeah, of course Edge or Adam Copeland, of course, injuring himself. Keith Lee's just been out for forever. Of course, it's not his fault, but of course Kenny with his diverticulitis. It's just
I think
a lot of big names.
I've got a feeling Keith is probably done with AEW.
Fair.
And he's just waiting for his contract to run out, and they probably won't be like, well, we're adding on 18 months. No need. I think they'll let him go.
Yeah,
he's either going to thrive in the indies with his buddy Matt Riddle, or he's going to go back to WWE and see if he can regain that momentum that he once had. For me, if Keith's going to come back, start in NXT.
Low-key, I was kind of thinking that.
Start in NXT.
Go back to NXT. He would have a humongous pop in NXT. And then,
100%.
Even if he doesn't go over to certain extents, just have him there and be the leader, rival to get over to get to the next station.
A leader in the locker room.
Yeah.
For sure.
Kind of what Neidhart did. Natalia,
yeah. All In's approaching next month.
Shaping up a little bit. Only three confirmed matches.
Swerve Danielson. By the way, Chef's Kiss. Tony Storm. I'll say just like I said about MJF. Just when I think you can't peak anymore, you come in dressed all in black with your hair slicked back, playing the crazy woman.
Yeah.
I will kill you! Unbelievable.
Every time. Just amazing.
Unbelievable. Britt Baker, Mercedes Moné.
Yeah. Confirmed at Comic-Con. So I don't know. I mean, maybe, I don't know if you saw the interaction they were having. And again, watching it a little bit because they were talking about the figures and stuff that would be coming out and all the other events. They actually had an Adult Swim, all the Adult Swim characters versus AEW people at the Comic-Con. Nothing really to freak out about, but it was kind of funny. Just their interaction there. It was interesting way to do that, I suppose. So, a little unorthodox.
And then Ospreay more than likely winning the title back in his home country.
Yeah, win the American
title in. Well, and I love the fact that he grabbed the international title
out of the garbage
can and
yeah.
And brought it back.
I know. Was that an ode to Medusa? They were kind of saying
I
that.
think so.
A little bit.
A little bit of a atta girl.
Yeah.
That being said, that was about it for AEW this week.
Yeah.
Purely blood and guts, chair shots, staples. When we come back, it's time for Scotty's Corner.
Yeah.
Where Scotty, the newbie wrestling fan, asks us questions and we answer them. Right here on Bad Karma Wrestling.
Hey, watch your mouth. Why? I'll just put a quarter in the swear jar. Once it's filled, we get a Coors party after work.
I've been drinking Coors since my college days. Cold draft taste is second to none.
Yeah, worth the recorder, am I right?
You know it, mother.
Hey, you get those reports done?
Yeah. No. You, sir.
Attention, employees.
The staff meeting, scheduled for this evening, will now be held tomorrow early as
Who's all? Dudes, we're only 75 cents short. Oh, shh. Boss. Hey, sir, go yourself. You're fired! The Chicagoland area has a large number of lonely dogs currently filling shelter pens, just waiting to find a family. Nothing adds warmth to a home like a wagging tail and a warm pair of brown eyes. If you are considering adding a dog to your household, visit the Anderson Animal Shelter, where adoption counselors can assist you in selecting your new best friend. Make your house a home. Adopt a shelter dog. To see a current list of adoptees, visit their website at www.andersonanimalshelter.org or meet them in person at 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin. Don't have room in the home for a new furry family member? Donations of toys, collars, and soft or hard non-perishable dog food are always accepted and are greatly appreciated. All animals are spayed or neutered and are waiting with tails wagging to find a loving home. Visit 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin or www.andersonanimalshelter.org for more details.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling
Give me a hell yeah.
with No Gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel.
and David Double D Dykstra.
Welcome back to Bad Karma Wrestling. I'm here with my guy, No Gimmicks Nick Johnston. We're about to bring in Scotty Too Hottie Kiefers.
Oh, yeah.
The
This guy's
newbie,
got the questions. We might have the answers.
the newbie asking the questions that a newbie wrestling fan would ask.
Oh, yeah.
Scotty, what do you got for us?
Okay, so there was kind of an anniversary this week, and I like that
Ooh.
in the last segment. It's officially been 10 years of the New Day.
Oh, okay.
I would like you to rate them as individuals and as a faction.
Wow.
Just say,
Oof.
go over what is your favorite moment.
Individuals, I would put Kofi Kingston as probably one of the best mid-card wrestlers ever to be in the WWE. Like, he's been mid-card his entire life. The fact that Vince McMahon paid it off, too. And that'll go right into my favorite moment. Kofi Mania was just one of those purely natural movements that you don't see very often. Just like We Want Cody, just like Daniel
Bryan, yeah.
Yeselmania, yeah. Just one of those pure moments. For me, I think they're top 10 tag team.
Yeah.
Ever.
What, they've had 11-time tag team champions, I think?
They've won it the most out of anybody ever. Usos have the longest. New Day has the most.
The most WWE tag team champions?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The most titles.
That sounds about right.
Well,
I was about to say if it's tag team, just overall tag team champions of all else, the Dudley Boys will sit down and they're gonna Bubba Ray's
Dudley Boys and Road Warriors own that pretty nicely. I will say this.
Bully Ray will come in here real quick and tell you.
I will call Xavier Woods the most underrated out of all of them, and I will call Big E the most charismatic out of all of them.
Yeah, I would have to agree with all of that. I mean, it's just constant class act from all three. You never hear a bad thing about anyone.
And they took a horrible gimmick and turned it into something.
Yeah. I mean, tossing pancakes into the audience with a trombone. I mean, every probably curveball that they were throwing at.
Asking John Cena if he wanted a unicorn horn.
Yeah.
I mean, The Rock.
Yeah, and it's even outside stuff like Xavier Woods and everything he does with the video game channel, the up down down stuff, the what he was able to create, just being hurt, just stuff like that. They're very innovative. Everything they've done. I mean, again, overall as a faction, I would probably say, again, like top 10 factions of all time.
Easily top 10 factions.
Yeah, and I saw that too. That was really popular. Someone posted like a top 10 list, and that's been making its rounds. But yeah, to sit here and we can't put a top 10 together right now. But yeah, they would be in there for sure.
Yeah. Next question.
Yeah.
All right, this is one we've kind of talked about before. Trade time. Trade one wrestler from AEW to WWE, and trade one wrestler from WWE to AEW. It doesn't have to be realistic.
Yeah.
It doesn't have or it's just whatever you want.
Okay.
Well,
wow.
he's no longer part of WWE, but it would have been Ricochet number one for me.
That's a realistic. I'm talking like, I want Damian Priest to be in AEW.
Yeah, no.
No,
but that's what I'm talking about.
Nah. I'm trying to think of a guy that would fit AEW.
Well, of course, I would say, I mean, as much as I wouldn't like it, I don't know if they would do anything, you put MJF in WWE, and he's going to take it over. I mean, just as long as they let him do his MJF stuff there. And that's also
when
to
they
a
go to
certain
Netflix,
extent.
he could.
Yeah. And I think MJF just will thrive anywhere.
You know what? I'm going to say this. I'd love to see the Young Bucks in WWE.
Okay.
I would love to see the Young Bucks in WWE. Just to have that match. With the Usos.
Yeah, and to counter, I mean, you could go either one. I'll say both names, either Balor or Styles to AEW. Because you could either carry on the...
I love Balor to AEW. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, Balor, again, to either just... Even if you weren't going to go the route of, like, Bullet Club and, like, being a representative of that, just to have good matches over there, have Balor go over there.
Yeah,
I mean,
that'd be phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
See what I did there? I didn't even try. Hey,
Love it.
What else you got there, Scotty?
Last one here.
Woohoo!
You guys are probably going to love this one because I know a lot of fans don't like it when it doesn't end the right way. So I would like you to rewrite an ending to any title match in the last 5 years.
I mean, excluding probably Cody Rhodes last year.
Both companies?
One from each.
Wow.
One from each in the last 5 years. Because 10, if we went 10, 15 of all time, someone would probably say, I didn't want Brock Lesnar to take down The Undertaker. He shouldn't have ended it.
Any of the 17 billion times Sammy Guevara has won the TNT title.
Oh, really? That's tough. That's mean. You want a real...
I loved him as the TNT champ. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. It's just when you rinse and repeat like that, it gets old, and that's where he went stale for everybody.
For sure. Do you want a real deep one? A deep cut? Brodus Clay winning the NWA world title. Everybody, and I mean everyone, was pissed. My grandmother that has no idea what's going on was like, well, you see what they screwed Matt Cardona. I'm like, Grandma, chill, take your medicine.
Cardona deserves to be screwed over a couple times.
But I mean, that was just horrible. Billy Corgan. I'm talking directly to you right now, Billy. Well, what were you thinking? Were you smashing too many pumpkins that day? Come on now.
I just came up with another AEW guy that should come to WWE.
Sure.
Wardlow, please, for the love of God.
Actually, yeah. Yeah. No, that would work
Spend
great.
your time in NXT.
That's, I mean, putting Braun Breaker and Wardlow, that's someone's wet dream right there for sure.
Breaking War.
There you go. Yeah, I like that.
Once again, my name's David Dykstra. That's Nick Johnston. If you need us for creative.
Yeah. A rewrite for WWE title wise.
The second WWE championship for The Miz. Didn't need it.
Yeah, no. I would argue he never needed his first one.
Who would you have rather had it?
At that time, anybody else?
Yeah. My mailman.
Anybody? No, and it's no knock on The Miz. I think he's really turned out to be a spectacular superstar. It's just the fact that, he didn't need that And now to be known as the first ever 2-time Grand Slam champion makes me want to poke my eyeballs out.
Yeah.
Like constantly. I would say later on, like, oh, you want a good one? Dave Bautista winning the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
The second
Oh,
time.
yeah. Again, not a lot of people are happy with that one. And another one I keep seeing. Someone recreated this one and made a fake edit. Was Cena winning the title against Mysterio on Raw.
Yeah. But you knew that was coming.
Again, that wasn't from 5 years ago. It was like more like a decade ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
I would say those would be my big ones. Recently, I don't know why they put the title on Ethan Page so quick on NXT.
Yeah, that was
Trick had
interesting.
momentum, and it just kind of all over Trick. So I was like, what?
Well, that was Michaels trying to recreate the Backlash finish from 2007
yeah,
or whatever.
they're doing a lot of recreating, and I understand that.
Yeah, kind of fishy, huh?
But at the same time, that stuff worked.
Yeah,
it worked.
It did.
And
But you're not going to get it over our heads. We see it. We got the tape. Peacock's $10 a month. We're fine.
You've seen Sean. He's a little punchy.
Yeah.
I love the dude. He's a little punchy.
Yeah. That's okay. Oh yeah. Even if it's just the most recent, I would say maybe even if it was just maybe Sami Zayn getting over on Gunther for the IC title.
I like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a great storyline.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, you want to going back to your earlier question? Came up with another one. This is a little TNA NXT. I would love to see the Rascals in AEW.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
That to me, those three with that
they can fly. Yeah.
with the instead of there's another one. Why the frig does the Patriarch have the 6-man tag titles? Stop.
I don't know. Oh,
Christian
yeah,
Cage
that's
should
right.
never have a title ever again. There's one for you. Anytime Christian Cage now wins a title, it's wrong. It's bad.
Oh,
it's horrible.
The Nick Wayne promo was fantastic. He just goes up to
I didn't even know that was that dude.
That was who?
Nick Wayne, who Nick Wayne was talking to.
Yeah, it was
Kip
Sabian, yeah.
Kip Sabian. No clue.
Yeah.
With that mustache, I was like,
he changed his little fox head hair
who's
all the time.
this guy?
Yeah. He's never on TV.
And then they were
he did
like,
his whole box over his
poor
head
Kip
gimmick.
Sabian. I went, that was Kip Sabian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Put the box back on your head. That was the best gimmick you had when you couldn't even see your face. I ran into him in the stands. And I told him, you're bad. I was giving him a lot of guff.
He's a British wrestler. I can't.
I saw a lot where people did think Will Ospreay should have took the title from Swerve.
No.
More recently.
No.
It's a good build.
No.
And one I did see that a lot of people said was, why did they give the Fiend a title? He didn't need one. He didn't want one.
Goldberg.
First
Goldberg
off,
winning.
Don't ever slander the Fiend.
No.
No.
Not slandering.
What about Goldberg?
No. He should have had that title. He should have had that title for way longer.
And then, like I said, Goldberg. The Goldberg finish.
Once again,
ridiculous.
after he came to the WWE, anytime Goldberg had a title, it was a wrong move.
Yeah, that's true. 100%.
All the time.
Scotty, did you see this thing I had in the notes for maybe a possible thing we can do next week?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, this build. I've seen these go around too.
It's just going to be you, so that's why
Oh, that's true. We can hold off for it then.
I'm gonna be in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, EC top.
I'm gonna be nowhere near that.
Oh no.
No. I'm gonna be about 4.5 hours away. You think I'm driving there? No.
That's okay. You'll still somehow run into like 2 Colt Scorpio or something like that.
Not where I'm at, man.
Okay.
It's nature and
okay.
white people.
Well,
just being honest.
2 Colt Scorpio ain't you don't like tents? I don't know. I haven't talked.
No.
Fair enough.
It's
probably got an
legit.
indie show to
Like,
work anyway, so I don't know.
Legitimately have deer eating in my backyard every morning when
That's
I wake
fun.
up. Yeah, it's nice.
That's fun. That's lovely.
It's a good disconnect.
You need that. You deserve that,
I need
kiddo.
a good refresh.
There
yeah.
you go.
That's why Nick's taking over my duties on sports pages.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
That's okay.
Nah. All right. That's going to do it for us. 2 weeks? No, I won't be back. We're going to be gone for 2 weeks. Because I'm gone. I'm Friday to Friday.
Yeah, us together. I might go next week.
If you go, I'll come in typey.
Yeah,
maybe.
That works.
If I'm not driving. For me.
Like that's ever stopped you.
David Double D Dykstra.
No gimmicks, Nick Johnston.
Have a great rest of the week, everybody. We'll see you next time here on Bad Karma Wrestling.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling.
Give me a hell yeah.
With no gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel.
and David